Hello guys, what is up? My name is Dan the Delight, and today I'm bringing you a Tomáš Souček FC26 player review. This is the Festival of Football Captains card, 86 rated CDM, 5 play styles on there. He is 6'4", very tall, so should be good at headers, should have good strength as well, looking at physical there. Lengthy on the acceleration type, 3-star skill moves, 4-star weak foot, and he is right-footed. So he's got 81 pace, 81 shooting, 77 passing, 81 dribbling, 86 defending, and 86 physical. So definitely a defensive player. Although he has got decent enough shooting and pace, the passing is a little bit lackluster for a CDM. So not one of those ones that's going to be putting them through good through balls to your attackers or anything like that. By the looks of it, we'll get into the actual in-game stats in just a moment. But yeah, defensive and physical, obviously being 86, definitely do define this card as a defensive midfielder. But that's better than most centre backs, to be honest. So 81 pace with 80 acceleration, 82 sprint speed for a split at 81, not bad at all. 81 shooting with 84 attack positioning, 82 finishing, 81 shot power, 78 long shots, 88 volleys, which is just kind of from out of nowhere, 78 penalties. So yeah, decent enough stats there. Finishing, nothing to write home about, but they'll do. 77 passing, made up of 77 vision, 74 crossing, 57 free kick accuracy. I don't even think I've ever seen him take a free kick, so I don't know how they work these out sometimes. 81 short pass, 81 long pass, and 68 for the curve. Short pass is good, long pass is good, so I think the passing will feel a little bit better than the 77 suggests there. 81 on the dribbling with 75 agility, 76 balance, 86 reactions, 83 ball control, 80 dribbling, and 84 on the composure. Agility and balance are a little bit low, but the rest of it's looking pretty good, to be honest. 81 sounds a bit too low for those sorts of stats. I mean, you've got 86 on the reactions, 84 composure, so very good there. Then the defending, 85 interceptions, 93 heading accuracy with the height that he's got as well, that's really good. 83 defensive awareness, 87 standing tackle, and 87 sliding tackle. Obviously the defending is the standout for this card. And then 86 physical with 83 jumping, 91 stamina, 84 strength, and 83 aggression. So some really solid stats there. 84 strength, obviously a very big standout. 91 stamina is nice as well, and 83 on the aggression. So I'm looking forward to this card. I think it's going to be a really, really good card. The defending and physical definitely do stand out. We've been doing some defensive players today. We've done a Henderson review, Tuchemeli, and a couple of other ones that are quite defensive, and we're just going to add to that now. So let's get into it. Let's see how we get on with Soucek. Alright, so we've got Tomáš Souček playing. I had him as a centre mid in this particular game here. I played him as a CM and a CDM. So he's a decent card. It really did take me by surprise. Never used his gold card. Would never have a reason to use his gold card. I don't really know anyone that would have used his gold card really to compare. So I was kind of going into this card a little bit blind and just comparing, thinking about players that are quite similar to him. And to be honest, this card was pretty good. He was in the right position for defensive stuff. Going forward right off, he is not an attacking player whatsoever. I think he does score here though. But in general, definitely not an attacking kind of midfielder. He is by far much better as a defensive mid. He's just going to sit there and be a rock for you. If you've got someone that's going to play through your middle, he is probably going to be clearing up quite a lot of the chances that the other person's going to have. His passing was decent. It wasn't anything spectacular, but it was definitely usable. It wasn't great, but it was good. And his pace, same, wasn't great, but it was good enough. Shooting, probably not good enough, but yeah, his sort of highlights were his defence and physical. Strong, able to tackle very well. He kind of tackled like a centre back, to be honest. It kind of felt like having an extra centre back in the midfield position who could pass a little bit. So yeah, having him in there was really good. If you play kind of like a defensive formation, playing him as a CDM or something like that, then you are probably going to get the best out of this card. I think playing him as a CM, I think I played 4-3-1-2. I think that's what I was playing, and he kind of went a little bit missing here and there, just because he didn't do anything flash. He's just going to sit there and do the defending. He's going to do the dirty work, which sometimes you do need. That is definitely a key card to have in certain teams, depending on which players you've got around him. So I think it does depend on what sort of formation and what team you use. But if you just want a solid centre defensive midfielder who's just going to sit there, clean up the middle, this is probably your guy. So let's get back into the in-game stats and we'll compare them to how you felt in the actual gameplay there. Alright, so we've just seen Tomáš Souček in action there. Great player, very solid, able to do a job for me. A defensive rock. So 81 pace, You could argue it felt a little bit better than that. I don't think he was particularly sluggish or anything. That is a huge increase on his gold card as well. We'll bring it up slightly to an 82. 81 shooting, I'm not going to touch it. I don't think that he did anything to warrant an increase, if I'm completely honest. But the 77 passing I am going to bring up, and I'm going to bring it up to an 80, which puts him into Hullet gang territory. I just think that the 77 is too low and it needs to be in the 8s there. So 81 dribbling, I think you can increase that as well. I didn't feel like he was turning particularly slow or anything, so I'm going to bring the dribbling up to an 83, and then 86 defending and physical. I think that they both feel about right. Absolutely solid, and those stats are very good stats. Sometimes, you know, when I don't put a card stat up, you might think that maybe it means that the card hasn't been that good, but it really doesn't. It's because he's already got a fantastic stat there anyway, and he doesn't need an increase, and I don't think that he did anything extra over an 86, but that also means he didn't do anything less than an 86, which is a very big positive. So for me, this is a great squad builder challenge that you can get to put into your team, and yeah, for value for money, it's definitely up there. So hopefully you do like the video. If you did, please do give it a thumbs up. Hit the subscribe button for more videos like this. There's loads of FC 26 player reviews on my channel. As always, guys, thank you for watching. Bye bye.